All right. Waiting for waiting for some people to come on in. Where my people at? Where my people at? Hotel brother Shakari. Like you be the first one in, man. Amandla, brother. Hope all is well, King. I just came on late, but no, I ain't late. Good to see you, man. Hope you and the family's good. All right, get my stuff together. Get some of these slow pokes up in here. These sleeping giants. Good, brother. Glad all is well. Brother Kiamu in the house. Amandla King. Hotep, man. All right. Let's get some of these slow pokes up in here. All right. Let me get myself together here. Daughter Leasia, spiritual daughter, Hotep Queen. Queen Leasia, good to see you this afternoon. Hotep to you. So honor. Hotep, yes, sir. Let me put on some music. Brother Keith in the house. Amandla.
unreachable and extraordinary. Sing it proud. Oh my God. Don't you? I can't breathe. Justice, no peace. Hand in hand together. Together we stand. Don't you? I can't breathe. No justice, no peace. Hand in hand together. Together we stand.
Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me turn this thing down. That was beautiful. That was by the oh man, let me get it all down. That was by Sounds of Blackness. And they got some good music out, you know. So I greet you, my brothers and sisters. Hotep, which means peace in our ancient Kemetic language. I greet you with a Hotep. I greet you with Amandala, which means power, power to the people. It is a honor to be able to be with you on today and us join together via technology, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever way you're coming in. We thank you for your time and your presence. We do not take your presence lightly. Those of you who may watch this later on, my name is James Anyabwile, and I am the spiritual teacher and aka the awakener of the God in Action Ministry Spiritual and Cultural Center located here in Albany, New York. All right. Yes, we thank you for tuning in. And as you know, or you should know, when you tune in, you become a part of the posse, the gang, the village, and the family. All right. So make yourself at home. This is around brunch time. Get whatever you're going to get to sit and relax. You know what I mean? And we pray that your time with us will be a memorable one, and that you will get something out of our platform in the hour's time that that we're in. All right. If you can, brothers and sisters, if you don't mind, I would appreciate if you could share this with someone, let them know that we're on. That would be nice. If it's good enough for you to tune in, all right. I believe it will be good enough and helpful enough for somebody else that you may know, friend, family, or foe. Okay. So once again, Hotep brothers and sisters, I'm glad to be here, and we hope you had a good holiday, and your flowers and candy and all that good stuff. All right, and that's good. All right, brothers and sisters, I got some work to put in, and I hope that once again, like I said, you get something out of this, and just want to share with you on this also is important, so you can know about what I do, what my mission is, what my assignment is. My mission and my assignment is not to try to convert you into any religion. I do not describe, or we do not subscribe to any religion. We are spiritual. All right. And my mission is not trying to convince you to believe what I believe, okay, to do what I want you to do. My job is to inform, not to convince, hoping that when you are properly informed, that you will become a analytical and critical thinker, so that you can think for yourself and come to your own conclusions. That is all my job is to do. It's not complicated. All right. It's not any manipulation. It's not a con game. It's not no we call it scare tactics and threats. All right. That's what I do. That's who I am. All right. And this is what this ministry is all about. So once again, thank you for coming in, brothers and sisters. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to move in to the message. And once it, and as I speak, I know for a fact, it took me a while. I mean, you know it. You know it, you know the truth, but it takes you a while to really accept it or to really embrace it, come to terms with it, and love it at the same time. I know that what I share with people is not traditional teaching, is not somewhere way left field. You know what I'm saying? It's not unscripted, it's not unspiritual, it's not like off the hook, off the wall stuff. I just don't share or interpret things like the traditional church interprets. You know what I'm saying? They want you to feel good. They want you to just to be happy, to be excited. You know what I mean? They want your money, so they're not going to come to you straight in your face and start challenging you and make you uncomfortable because you end up leaving. One thing about Black folks today, you're too thin-skinned, weak. Look at our men. Weak, say something, hurt their feelings. They take their basketball and go home with it. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of that is because a lot of women have raised men by themselves. Thank God for our women. Okay, this is not a put down on fathers, but a lot of men have been raised by the prominent caregivers, the women. So they have grown up to be emotional. A lot of emotional people. And that's why they can't handle what I do here, because people are emotional. It hurts their feelings. Or it's not what I was taught. It don't sound like what I was taught growing up. You know? Or I don't like what it said. I don't like the way he said it. You know what I mean? So this platform is for people who really want to grow. And you can't grow if you don't know. Who really want to be challenged. If you're not challenged, you won't grow. We have to get out of that thin-skinnedness. You know what I'm saying? Thin-skinnedness. You know? Ashe. All right. Brothers and sisters, look. You seen the post, and the title was, "You thought you broke us, but you awoke us." You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. I actually got this subject. I was watching on YouTube the comments or the confrontational words that the family of those their loved ones who were killed, I think in Buffalo or Boston, by that Caucasian 19-year-old boy. I think he was 19, something like that. You know, he went in there and shot and killed 10 people at the supermarket. You know, and the weird thing is that he was stone-faced when the Black family members were confronting him. You know, they had their remarks and confront him while he had to sit there and listen in court. He was stone-faced, not one tear. But when it was a high yellow woman, who looked real white, and her daughter was killed, unfortunately, in that shooting, she looked real white. He started crying, or tears coming out of his eyes when he saw that. But when he was seeing Black faces that he knew was Black, he's just stone-faced. That's something I observed. So I said it to say this. When they was confronting him, one of the family members says, "Yes, you killed us. You killed my family members. You did this, you did that. But you thought you broke us. But you woke us." Right? I didn't pay it no mind, but throughout the day, it kept ringing in my head. I said, okay, Spirit, what what do you got to speak to me about? So this is the message that I was inspired to write, and I hope that it will help you or enlighten you. All right. You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. Now, Black History Month, it was created by Dr. Carter G. Woodson, right? He wrote a powerful book, The Miseducation of the Negro. You should get that book. Especially you students. All right. So he created Black History Month. At first, it was celebrated, it was a week celebration. And after some protest, the government allowed it to extend to a month. Who did I say allowed it? The government allowed it to extend for a month. Let's be real, y'all. They control everything. They control everything. When I say they, I'm meaning like Michael Jackson say, they don't care about us and they don't look like us. All right? So today, I just want to set the record straight for those who do not know and remind people, those of you who do know, that our African history did not begin in 1619. I'm laying my foundation. 1619 is when they say that the 20 or 30 Black slaves or servants were brought to the shores of the Jamestown, Virginia. Right? The racist historiographers, they love to start our history where our ancestors were kidnapped from Africa. They like to start our history from there. How we was enslaved and brought to the hells of North America. They also like to make people believe that our history started with the civil rights movement during the Martin Luther King time. And what these historiographers know that they're doing, they're deceiving the people. It's a con game on their part. See, they don't want us to know that our history, our African history, our Black history goes way, way, way back. Too far for 1 month, the month of February, government approved Black History Month to cover, or just message to cover. You go way back. But I'll touch on a few things that will show our greatness. And you need to keep these dates in mind. The greatest display of our African genius, I'm not saying the only, the greatest display of our African genius, accomplishments, and contributions is found in ancient Egypt, which is also called Kebulon, which is really is Africa. Okay? There, this display of our genius, it will show you everything that we see today that is good has come from our people. Yes, sir. It'll let us know, it show us that our people, they have laid the blueprint for civilization. If it wasn't for our ancestors, our people, this world would not be civilized. All right, we have we gave chemistry to the world, mathematics to the world, medicine and astronomy to the world. We gave architecture to the world, building these big structures that they can't even figure out to this day, these pyramids and these temples. We brought mortuary science to this world, where you can find mummies, African men, women, and children in great condition after thousands of years. Still can find them. But you can't find one biblical character, not a bone, not a tooth, not a not a house, not a church. Can't find not one biblical character in the Bible. Check it out, brothers and sisters. Just hang with me. Not only do we give mortuary science to the world, preserving bodies, we gave all the arts to the world. We gave spirituality, what they call religion, to the world. The concept of God, a savior, a creation story, heaven and hell. We gave them concepts to the world. It did not start with no Israelites. It did not start in the biblical days. It started thousands of years before any religion, other religion existed, or any religious book ever was composed or compiled. It was our people. So our history don't start at 1619 or the civil rights movement. It goes way back. And you have to Sankofa, which means go back and tap into your greatness. You know? And one thing about our people, though we was genius, great, master builders, producers, our ancestors, our people had a God-given quality, a God-given gift. But it was their downfall. It was their downfall. The gift or the quality they had was they loved and they respected all of humanity. The land and individuals and animals. They respected and they loved them all. Never violated or abused them. But when foreigners, aka undercover invaders and conquerors, came to visit their land posing as friends because of that God-given quality, that gift of loving humanity, they allowed them, they welcomed them to come into their land. And they suffered greatly for it. Yes. In 525 BC, the Persians invaded African land. In 332 BC, the Greeks came in, invaded the African land. In 30 BC, then the Romans came in and invaded the African land. In 639 AD, the Arab Muslims came in and invaded the African land. In the 1400s, all the European countries came in and invaded the African land. And during our African Holocaust, they don't talk about the African Holocaust, they talk about the Jewish Holocaust, where they say 6 million people have died. But in the African Holocaust, they say 1 to 500 million of our people were slaughtered, and when they died, nobody wants to talk about that. They even try to ban that information from white schools. This is the truth, our brothers and sisters. Yeah, hang with me. So when our ancestors were dominated by their open enemy, people who don't look like them, posing as friends, but undercover invaders and infiltrators and destroyers. So when they was dominated by them, they had to go through a torturous and inhumane breaking process, like you break a horse, or you break a donkey to make it submissive. They force our people, men, women, and children, the young and old alike, to go through a breaking process to ensure that they will never be whole human beings again. And the breaking process consisted of they raped them, they whipped them, hung them, sold them, castrated the black men, burned them alive, cut the baby out the black woman's womb. Yeah, they did this for over 400 years. And these barbaric acts against our people appeared to have broken their spirit. It's fine that you put up pictures during African History Month or Black History Month about who invented this, who invented the snow cone, who invented the ice cream machine, who invented the shoe, who invented the light. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But I'm the one want to keep alive, like the Jews want to keep alive and keep in the people's face the African Holocaust, what we've gone through. Are you hearing me? So it's good to put nice stuff in. But I wanted to show what we had to go through to get what we got or to accomplish what we have accomplished. It was no nice tiptoe through the tulip. It was no easy stroll down the street. We had to go through a process where those who were threatened by us, feared by us, I think that's the right word, intimidated by us. They put us through a breaking process. And it appeared to have broken our people's spirit. That's why you hear a lot of black people talking about reparations. Oh, yeah. Reparations. They gave it to the Jews. America had nothing to do with it. And they giving reparations to the Jews and giving billions of dollars each year. To this day. They gave it to the Japanese when they rounded them up and put them in internments or in prisons. But when we cry out for reparations, they say we ain't got it. The people who have suffered worse than any other individual ever have suffered here on earth, we ain't got it. But you got a lot of damn money to send to Ukraine. Come to us, we ain't got it. You got a lot of damn money to send somebody to the damn moon. We don't know what the hell you doing up there. But when it comes to us, you ain't got it. You got a lot of money to buy some damn vaccines that you really never, ever, ever properly tested. But when it comes to us, you ain't got the money to do it. So we cry out for reparations. And reparations is giving the people that you have damaged the necessary resources to repair the damage. So when we talk about reparations, we're not talking about stop begging, niggas. Niggas always begging. They never satisfied. You got enough. Why keep begging? No. Reparation is not begging. Reparation is you giving the people that you have damaged the money to repair that damage. 400 to 500 years of beating black people in the damn ground. I know you don't like this. Go to T.D. Jakes, go to Joe Osteen platform and have a good old damn time. Yeah, go have a good old time over there. I don't care. I'm talking to those who's uncomfortable of me sharing the truth. You say you want the truth. The question is, can you handle it? I don't like his attitude. Who you think he talking to? I'm grown. Go ahead, thin-skinned. Go ahead, emotional. Go ahead. I'm not sharing this stuff to start no pity party. I'm not here to get us to say, woe is me. I'm not sharing this for anyone to hate somebody for doing what was done to us. Nor am I here to get you to try to act like you a defeated victim. We were victims, yes. Are we defeated? No. My objective today, brothers and sisters, is to remind and to tell my people that you are strong and resilient people. That you are strong and resilient people. Because you come from a bloodline of fighters and survivors who were unbreakable. Yes, our people have been to hell and back, but we're still here. Am I right? It's because of our ancestors whose shoulders that we stand on today. They did not completely break while they were under the tremendous pressure. Once again, it's on their shoulders that we stand today, and we should always honor their lives, their good deeds, their accomplishments, and their contributions to this world every day, not just 1 month out of the year. When Master says it's okay, as long as you put up nice stuff. The first black this, and the first black that, and the first that's an insult. The first black this, the first black vice president, the first black president, the first black congressman, the first black professor in Harvard, the first black this in Princeton, the first black this who graduated. That's a damn insult. The first black. Hell, if you didn't hold us back, try to break us completely, you would have said the 500,000 black person who became this, and the 500,000 black person who did that, the 500,000 black women who did this, and 500,000 black men and boys who did this and so. What was designed to break us, my brothers and sisters, had awakened us. What was designed to break us had awakened us. And my job, my mission is trying to awaken a lot of more of my people, because there's a lot of lulled to sleep Negroes still out here. Lulled to sleep Negroes. Got eyes, but cannot see. Got ears, but cannot hear. Got a tongue, but afraid to speak out and teach truth. Yeah. What was designed to break us had awakened us. And quiet as it's kept, brothers and sisters, those who thought they broke us, they're still threatened. They're still fearful. They're still intimidated by us because their plan did not work. So I say publicly, standing with God and God alone. You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. Are you hearing me? One thing about hardship, what our people have suffered and what we suffer today. You know how we hear that all things work together for the good? Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow, in a lot of cases, things just work out. Things just work out. Chaos and conflict and situation issues. Somehow, in time, things just work out for good. I can't explain it. But one thing I do know about hardship, it can shake you up and it can wake you up. It can shake you up and it can wake you up. And there's a beautiful story found in the Bible that kind of illustrates how difficulty and hardship and struggle can shake you up and wake you up. It's found in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, verse 1 through 14, I believe. You can read that on your own time. And this is how the story went. It was Ezekiel, who's a prophet, and he had a vision. In a vision, he saw dry bones scattered all over in the valley, on top of the ground. Dry bones was broken, scattered, sun bleached. And it represented the moral and mental, spiritual condition of the people. They were broken and scattered all over the valley. And God asked this prophet, Ezekiel, he says, "Son of man, can these bones live?" And I'm quite sure the way it looked to him, to Ezekiel, he said, "Man, look, in my mind, I know they can't." But he said, "No, Lord, only you know that." He answered to the right. He said, "Lord, only you know that." So God instructed him. He said, "Speak to the bones that appear to be completely broken. Speak to the bones." And when the prophet did, all the bones came together. You hear that song, the right bone connected to the leg bone, and the hip bone connected to the thigh bone, and the leg hand bone connected to the wrist bone. That's where they get that from, that story. So the bones came together. But the bones were not mobile. They had no life in them. They just came together. Broken bones just came together. Scattered bones just came together. No life, immobile. Skeletons laying all over the ground now together, but not no life. And God told the prophet, he said, "All right, speak to the four winds, man of God." And the winds, hear me, y'all, the winds represent difficulty, the winds of struggle, the winds of injustice, the winds of trials and tribulation, the winds of slavery, the winds of discrimination and racism and white supremacy, the winds of oppression. God says, "Speak to the winds." And when the winds blew on the bones, it says, according to the story, they stood up like a mighty army, meaning they all woke up. It took hell and struggle and trouble and problems to wake them up. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Are you understand what I'm going? They woke up. They were awakened. And brothers and sisters, I'm coming to my land. When you awoke, and when you awoke, it means that you are conscious. It means that you are aware. It means you have been informed. It means that your eyes are wide open to see the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But the question I have is today, can you handle the truth? Matthew, the 8th chapter, the 24th verse, according to that book, is the story where the African revolutionary Jesus, he touched this blind man's eyes. He put some mud on his eyes. And he asked the blind man, he said, what do you see? Blind man rubbed his eye, looked around. He said, I see men, but they look like trees. Jesus touched the man's eyes again. He says, what do you see now? He said, I see men, I see people as they really are. The brother woke up to the truth. His eyes was open to the truth. What is truth, brothers and sisters? The truth is, the question was, can you handle it? You want it? Can you handle it? What is the truth? The truth is, government and political parties, both political parties, do not have our people's best interest in mind. The truth is that the miseducational system that we and our children are mandated to go to and pay and go into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt does not have your best interest in mind. The truth is that the traditional religious system, as we know it today, this traditional religious system or the judicial system, the court system, the penal system do not have our best interest in mind. The truth is that big pharma, the FDA, the USDA do not have our best interest in mind. That's the truth. That's the truth. And Jesus, according to the book, says, and you shall what? You shall know, not I, you shall believe the truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. Now that we have been awakened, what must we do? What must you do? You must learn to see who your real enemy is. See, we don't turn on ourselves and turn on each other as if we are each other's enemy. No, you must, now that your eyes are open, now that you've been woke or awakened, right? You must learn to see who your real enemy is. You must learn how to navigate through the traps that are set for you and your children and your family. You must learn to do for self and kind. You must learn to love self and kind. You must always stay alert and observant. Are you hearing me? You must protect and defend self and kind. Now that our eyes are open, now that we are awoke, what must we do? You must be wiser, live smarter, live healthier, because if you do not take care of yourself and do for self, nobody else is going to do it for you. Open enemy, devil, Satan's, you thought you broke us, but you have awoken us. Or have awoke us. I hope you're getting something out of this, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Every Black History Month. Every Black History Month. All they do is inculcate your mind with Rosa Parks. And I'm not downplaying this, but this is it's the strategy. Rosa Parks and you know, these, oh man, did it again. Oh, did it again. I did it again. Plug it up. Man. Anyway. So every Black History Month, like I said, it's a strategy. They bombard your mind with Rosa Parks and all these different things, and you know, the march and getting and lunch counters, they getting spit on and beat up, and they taking it, right? And they always love to give that Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech. They love to play that over and over and over again. And that's how you remember Dr. Martin Luther King, "I Have a Dream" speech. But they don't share what he said in private with Harry Belafonte. He told him, I'm paraphrasing, when he was trying to integrate black people with white folk, to use the same toilets that they can use and drink from their fountains and go to their restaurants and all these different things. It's to integrate with the open enemy, people who didn't want them. They're trying to force themselves on them. Though the movement was a beautiful movement, it was a strategy, not a lifestyle. I'm talking about the nonviolent movement. That's a strategy. That's not a life. Should not be incorporated in the lifestyle. So I believe in defending self and family. But he says to Harry Belafonte, as he was trying to integrate the people with white folk, he says, and all the stuff he was suffering, he says, man, I feel I'm leading my people into a burning house. It sounds like to me that Dr. Martin L. King woke up from his dream. He said, I have a dream. And the only time you can dream when you will sleep. But when he realized, I think I'm leading my people in a burning house, he woke up from his dream. And not too long after that, that's when they killed him. The brother woke up. You thought you broke him, but you awoke him. You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. Open your eyes, brothers and sisters. Open your eyes. Don't let no one lull you to sleep. Don't let anybody play no con game on your mind. Oh, we one big happy family in the melting pot, multiculturalism, kumbaya. We got the whole world in his hand. Love together, children. And you at the bottom of every damn list of needs. They overlook you. They don't have it when it comes to you. They don't want to pass laws like the George Floyd law to protect your life. But the LGBTQ got it. The alphabet people got it. This law to protect them. The Asians got it. Why not us? It was rejected. The Republicans said the Democrats doing it. The Democrats saying that Republicans do it. They both doing it. They're the same wings, two wings on the same bird. Because you being a Republican or a Democrat have not done a damn thing for black people, have not brought us out of our condition, have not raised us out of our condition, have not given us resources to repair the damage that this nation have done to us. Yeah, we was broken, but not completely. And here we are. Each day that the Creator gives you, do not lose the opportunity to increase that which you have. Each day the Creator gives you, you work to strengthen your mind, your spirit, your physical body, and your emotions. We're still at war. We're still at war. But we went through hell, been to hell and back. We can deal with anything. But we don't want to just walk around talking about, I can deal with this, I can deal with it. No. I can deal with it. I can overcome it, right? And I can create something good out of it or from it. All right? my brothers and sisters, that's what I have on today. I hope you didn't miss out on a lot of my message because I didn't plug the computer. That's the second time I did that. But anyway, brothers and sisters, thank you. And hope you got some out of it. Please share it if you're bold enough to. But I give everyone this opportunity to contribute to help our platform continue doing what we're doing. And like I don't put anybody on a guilt trip, nor do I beg. But one thing about Black people, man, we Black people are stingy when it comes to each other. They're stingy. They tight. You throw your money away to all these people who don't look like you every single day. Every gadget you have in your house, you paying bills for, giving it to people money that don't look like you, so they can live better than you. You got no problem with that. But when someone's trying to bring you truth, if it don't apply, let it fly. Bring you truth, like the government says to Black people, we can get money everywhere else. When it comes to y'all Black folk, we ain't got it. When it comes to a brother like me and people like me, I ain't got it. See, we've been conditioned to build for others, but never for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's disheartening at times to see how stingy how people have become, or how they don't really want to support something that's positive and good. It's disheartening. Come with a whole bunch of excuses. So I want to share that with you. If it don't apply, let it fly, but don't let it fly too quick. And I will continue to do what I do. Those of you who have a desire to want to help us out, keep our platform going so we can continue to help and reach our people. The information is at the bottom of the screen. That's if you have not tuned out already. I don't like the way he talk. See, you too thin-skinned. So I come straight and real. You're too thin-skinned. Too emotional. Donate. You can donate. Give a contribution to our Cash App. Cash App $GIAM 20 or PayPal.me/HOTEP 2. You can share it that way, and you can also share it with your friends, family. Let them know that there's a place that you can donate something, whatever it helps. You know, hey, somewhere you want to help something. Hey, they're pretty cool over there. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, everybody. All right. So thank you, my brothers and my sisters. I hope you have a blessed afternoon. And I'm going to continue to come strong. If people want to listen or don't listen, give or don't give, I'm still going to come strong. And I guarantee you, when my voice is no longer heard, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. You're going to realize how valuable what I've been sharing with you is. You will. Maybe not now. It says that a prophet doesn't have honor in his hometown. So you're too familiar. You get familiar with somebody. Oh, that's just John. That's just James. That's just Anya Brile. Come on every week. That's just him. I don't feel like listening today. It's going to be that day. It's going to be that day. It's going to be that day. Much love and respect, my brothers and sisters. Let's leave up out of here like I came in. Hotep, which means peace. Let's raise that fist, brothers and sisters, to all my supporters, those who are my partners, those whom our ride or die friends and buddy, and all others who's faking it. All right. I thank you for coming on. Let's raise that fist. All right. Amandla, 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 which means power. Power to the people. My time is up. Have a blessed day, brothers and sisters. See you next time.